on the sink. Who is this girl staring back at me? The bathroom light is cruel at 3 a.m. It shows the swollen eyes, the cracks beneath my skin. My lipstick's gone, my smile forgot its place. A smile forgot its place. Your shadow lingers in the steaming glass, like even after leaving you still know how to last. I trace the shape of someone I can't save, a girl you loved halfway, then taught to fade away. I used to know the softness in my eyes, the way they glowed before your goodbye. Now they look hollow, tired and afraid, like they've been crying for days and days. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. She wears you damaged like it never washed away. Mascara rivers, trembling lips are so out of place. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. Who is this girl with your name in every vein? Who taught her love should feel this much like pain? I touch the glass but she still feels far away. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. I used to laugh without holding back my breath. Now even smiling feels like cheating on the wreck. I learned to hate the features you once praised because you kissed them gently then walked away. My hands shake reaching for the water tap, like maybe cold can wake the girl I can't get back. But every drop just slides and disappears, like every promise you made before you vanished here. I used to know the sound of my own voice before it turned into a whisper with no choice. Now every word feels fragile when I speak, like even I don't believe me anymore this week. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. She wears you damaged like it never washed away. Mascara rivers, trembling lips are so out of place. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. Who is this girl with your name in every vein? Who would take the man with your ghost inside her chest? I touch the glass but she still feels far away. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. Who is this girl with your name in every vein? Who taught her love should feel this much like pain? I touch the glass but she still feels far away. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. You didn't just leave me crying in the dark, just one more promise, then my whole world coming down. And now I stand here trying to wash off everything you made me think that I was hard to love, too much, too weak, now even my reflection. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. She's all that's left of every time you walked away. I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own face. Who is this girl still begging you in her sleep? Who keeps my forehead the glass and pray for grace? But I look in the mirror and don't recognize my own deep. Not the girl I used to be, just somebody wearing all my pain and your goodbye across her cheeks. Rain on the window, cold on the tile. I stare at myself and cry for a while, because the hardest part of losing you this way is seeing my own reflection and watching her fade. Your chat is still pinned, my heart is still there too. There are words in my chest that have nowhere safe to go. I type your name, I type hey miss you, I type hey still love you. Then my hands start shaking and I erase everything. It's almost 3, the room is dark except this little screen, and all the things I never said are pressing hard on me. I open up our message thread like opening a wound, and watch the cursor blanket me inside this quiet room. I still love you. And stare till I can't breathe, like maybe if I wait enough the words will hear. Like a secret, like a knife against my throat, and my fingers freeze in terror at the thought of being known. Cause what if you don't answer? What if you leave me on red? What if I hand you all my pain and you feel nothing instead? I want to tell you I still love you, but my fingers dare not tie. Cause one small message could destroy what's barely left inside. I want to tell you I still need you, that I still break at night, but my hands are scared of silence and my heart's too weak to fight. So I sit here with your name and tears I cannot hide, wanting to tell you I still love you, but my fingers dare not tie. I've written whole confessions in the notes app on my phone, paragraphs of missing you I never send, just hold. I tell the screen I hate you, then I tell it I still care, then cry because the truth is that I feel you all aware. Where your voice used to stay, and every time it's caving inward, my chest starts caving inward. Cause loving you in silence hurts less than hearing you say that you've already moved on and I'm just in the way. I want to tell you I still love you, but my fingers dare not tie. Cause what if all my aching lands in a cold blue light? I want to tell you I still miss you, that I'm still not alright, but my hands keep trembling over sand and pulling back in fright. So I hold this unseen heartbreak like a prayer with no reply, wanting to tell you I still love you, but my fingers dare not tie. Do you know how many times, like touching every letter, could bring you back again? Do you know how many nights I've whispered to my phone, please don't leave me here alone? I type, do you ever think of me? Then I erase the line. I type, you can't move on from us, then watch the words go die. I type, I still belong to you, and God I hate it's true, cause even now after runs to you. And maybe that's the cruelest thing, but that I still love you enough to never let you know. I want to tell you I still love you, but my fingers screen, so I'll keep writing little messages that never see the light. Still loving you, still breaking in the blue-white glow. I want to tell you I still love you, but my fingers stand not tight. The rain keeps falling, the cursor keeps blinking. Rain on the window, your shadow still lives in this room. I still feel your hands on me, but never your heart. You held my shoulders like I was yours, like I was something you were scared to lose. Your fingers traced the ache beneath my skin, while your silence told me I'd never get in. You kissed my forehead, soft as prayer, left little pieces of yourself everywhere. But every time I reach for something real, you disappear before I got to feel. You stay close enough to ruin me, close enough to make me believe I wore your touch like it meant forever, but forever never belonged to me. You left handprints on my shoulders, but not your heart in my hands. You held me like a lover in the dark, then loved me like a stranger in the end. Trying to watch your ghost away, you gave my body all you want, but left my soul out in the rain. You left handprints on my shoulders, but never left your heart with me. I still fold myself into your side of the bed, still hear the cruelest words you never said. Because your quiet hurt much more than goodbye, it made me wonder why I wasn't worth a try. You knew exactly where my heart would break, how much of me you're leaving it would take. And I let you stay because you're almost love, felt better than the emptiness I was made of. You looked at me like I was home, then made me feel so alone. You wrapped your arms around my shaking while my heart was breaking on its own. What do I do with all this tenderness you planted in me just to leave? How do I sleep with my hands still burning through my skin at 3? I hate that I still need the ache, still crave the softness that betrayed me. Now every mirror in this room reflects the girl you didn't choose, and that's the part that kills me. You left handprints on my shoulders, a hollow love with no one else to lose. Your handprints on my shoulder once were here, but all you left inside my chest is written wreckage and your name in tears. You left handprints on my shoulders, but never left me up with me. Rain on the window, my head in my hands, your name again, your name again. I keep the lamp low like it's scared of me. The room is so quiet, but you never leave. Your shirt on the chair still smells like smoke and sleep, and every little memory cuts too deep. Every time I say I'm done, my heart goes back to where you were. Like pain crawls slow through the cleft of us, and I'd rather hurt than lose your ghost. I get a headache every time I think of you, like my tears and nails pushing straight through. And still I run back to the ruin of you. You're the ache behind my eyes at 2 a.m. The prayer I swore I'd never say again. You break me slowly, but I need it too. I get a headache every time I think of you, but I can't stop, no I can't stop. I wash my face, but I still wear your touch. Cold water falls, but it's never enough. I hear your voice in the hum of the rain, like the storm that my sorrow speaks your name. The pills on the table, the glass by the bed, none of them quiet the war in my head. I count every plea like bruises I trace just to feel something bleed. Every time I let you fade, something in me starts to shake, like loving you became my wound. And now I'm terrified to heal. I get a headache every time I think of you, like my tears and nails pushing straight through. And still I run back to the ruin of you. You're the ache behind my eyes at 2 a.m. The prayer I swore I'd never say is slowly, but I need me slowly. I get a headache every time I think of like yours was never safe, but I still crawl back to hold me now. I know your mouth won't say it loud, I know I'm dying in little ways each time your memory says my name. So why do I still kiss the pain? Why do I still beg you to stay? Why do I hold what's killing me like losing it would finish me? I get a headache every time I think of you, like every thought of us is poison turning blue. And I still drink it like it pains a 4 a.m., the wound that opens every time I let you loose. I get a headache every time I think of you, and I still do. God, I still do. Rain on the window, my head in my hands. I still hold my own hand like it's yours, like you never left. I sleep on the edge and leave your side cold in the dark. Still hear your voice in the silence, still feel your name on my heart. I walk through the rooms like a shadow, and when all the walls start to cave in, I reach for myself with a trembling hand. You were my warmth in December, my light when my whole world went black. Now every breath feels much heavier, so I still hold my own hand like the day you used to hold. Press my fingers in my palm just to fight this kind of cold, and I whisper don't let go even though there's no one there. I'm the ghost you left behind, still breathing love into the air. I still hold my own hand when the night cuts through my skin, pretend your touch is somewhere close, pretend you'll love me once again. But the truth falls like the rain, you're gone and I still pray for the girl you didn't stay. Your sweater still hung by the doorway, I know I should throw it away, but pain is the last thing you gave me, and I wear it more every day. My eyes have forgotten their dry side, my chest only knows how to ache. I smile for the world when they see me, then cry where the mirrors can watch me shake. How do I bury a memory when it still beats under my ribs? How do I stop being yours, love, when my heart doesn't know how to quit? So I still hold my own hand like the day you used to hold. Press my fingers in my palm just to fight this kind of cold, and I whisper don't let go even though there's no one there. I'm the ghost you left behind, still breathing love into the air. I still hold my own hand when the night cuts through my skin, pretend your touch is somewhere close, pretend you'll love me once again. But the truth falls like the rain, you're gone and I still pray for the girl you didn't stay. Was I that easy to lose? Was I that easy to leave? You tore forever from my chest and called it what we need. Now I kiss the tears off my knuckles, no one else will anymore. Oh, it hurts, God, it hurts to be abandoned by the world. I still curl my fingers slowly, like they're wrapped inside your own. Is a heart that's left alone, so I still hold my own hand like your love is in my skin, like your goodbye isn't so cold. And I whisper through the tears, please come back and stay this time, but the room just stays so empty and your name just breaks in mine. Cause it's all that I have left, a little warmth inside my chest, and the rain keeps falling down like heaven knows my heart is torn. I still hold my own hand like you're somewhere in the dark, but it's only me and this broken heart. Your name still lights my screen, but not my world. Rain falls outside and I'm still here, missing someone I can't call mine anymore. Your number's still safe with a heart by your name, but we don't talk now and nothing feels the same. I still know the pattern of the way you text, and I still check my phone like maybe I'm your next. There's pictures in my gallery I cannot move away, and voice notes I replay on nights I can't escape. You're everywhere, my fingertips don't know to go, but nowhere in the life I'm living all alone. It's cruel how close you are, and how gone you've become. I can reach your name in seconds, but I can't reach your love. You're in my phone, but not in my life. Still in my hands, but not by my side. Still in my photos, still in my notes, still in the places my loneliness goes. You're in my phone, but not in my life. A glowing little ghost in the middle of the night. I can stare at your name till the sunrise comes, but it won't make you love me. I read our old message just to hear your tone, pretending for a minute that I'm not on my own. You said now whisper back to silence, wondering how to heal. Your face still lives behind a cracked up screen. Smiling like you never, every promise but not through time. When all you ever left me with was damage I can't calm. It's torture in blue light, the way memories survive still in the spaces my sadness goes. You're in my phone but not in my life, a quiet lake every single night. I can press your name and glow but it won't make you come. You're in my phone but not in my life, still in my hands but not by my side. Still in my phone like maybe if it's close enough my heart might race. Do I tell you I still cry when your picture appears, that I've been carrying your absence for months, maybe years. Not inside my day, you see, not in the plans we made. You're a contact I can't erase, a love I hold on to even when it's only pain. You're in my phone but not in my life, still in my hands but never in mine. Still in my camera roll, still in my songs, still in the heartbreak I carry along. You're in my phone but not in my life, and that's the kind of pain that keeps me up at night. Cause I can see your face without touching your skin, I can hear your voice without having you here. You're in my phone but not in my life, a cruel reminder glowing white that love can stay in all the smallest places while leaving me completely behind. So I keep your name like a bruise I hide, but not in my life. The screen goes dim, the rain goes on. Midnight, blue light on my face, rain on the glass, your smile still living inside my phone, lying in the dark with my screen turned low. Scrolling through the summer that I can't let go. There you are, laughing with your hand in mine, like forever wasn't just a temporary lie. Your face is frozen in 100 little frames, but I'm the one still breaking every time I say your name. My thumb hovers over every memory, but I can't press goodbye on what's left of you and me. I know it hurts to look, I know it kills me slow, but if I lose these pictures, where do I go? I cry when I see your photos but can't delete them. Every smile, every kiss still cuts too deep in. I keep your ghost alive in pixels and blue light, wonder why I end up drowning every night. I cry when I see your photos but can't delete them. Instead I loved you harder than some chord, proof that I loved you harder than my soul could afford. I hear your voice and fall apart, edge on my phone. I hate that they still feel like home. There's one of us in the backseat, your head against mine. One where you wrote forever in the fog on the passenger side. One, hear your voice and fall apart all over again. I know they're just old files, I know they're not your touch. You're still the only place, you still look at me like love. I cry when I see your photos but can't delete them. Every smile, every kiss still cuts too deep in. I keep your ghost alive in pixels and blue light, then wonder why I end up shaking through the night. I cry as they still hold the girl I was before you broke my soul. My tears keep falling, every memory I own. I hate that they still feel like home. Maybe I'm scared if I erase your face, then all the love I gave will disappear without a trace. Maybe I need proof that once upon a time you held me like a matter that was worth the fight. Maybe I'm not saving pictures, maybe I'm saving me, the girl who still believed in what we said we'd be. The girl in those photos still had light in her eyes before your silence turned her into someone who just cries. So I keep every snapshot like a wound I never close. I'm using my heartbreak, no one else would ever know. And I know it's destroying me done, but deleting you feels too much like losing everyone. I cry when I see your photos but can't delete them. Still smiling in your arms without a reaching. I cry when I see your photos but can't delete them. Even when my chest caves in and I can barely breathe in. But losing them mean admitting you're really gone. My screen goes black, but your face stays in the back of my eyes, in the ache of my veins. And tonight I'll hold my phone like it still holds you, even if all it holds is pain. I only posted it for you, not for the world, just for you. I watched your name appear and waited for one little sign, one heart, one like, one proof I still mattered, but nothing came. It was one of those sad little midnight posts, my face half hidden, my pain dressed up as a joke. A song in the background you used to love, a caption vague enough to hide what I was thinking of. I told myself it wasn't about you, but I checked the viewers like I always do. And there you were halfway down the list. Your name hit me so hard I almost dropped my wrist. I stared at the screen like it might start to breathe, like maybe in a second you come back to me. But the little heart stayed gone, the message stayed black, and I felt my whole chest cave in at that. You saw my story, you saw my eyes, you saw the ache I couldn't hide. And still you left me with nothing at all, just your name and the silence after. You saw my story but didn't like it. I cried all night, I won't deny it, cause if I still meant anything to you, keep your distance in the dark. So I lay there with my phone against my chest, cried until the morning light. 'Cause you saw me hurting and still gave me nothing. I cried all night. I replayed it over every minute, every view. Tried to act like maybe you were busy, maybe passing through. Maybe you just didn't know that post was really for you. Maybe you didn't hear the part where my whole soul was bleeding through. But then I saw you active, saw you liking other pictures while my hope was almost gone. And that hurt more than if you just ignored me from the start. 'Cause you were there awake, alive, just not reaching for my heart. I started hating every mirror in my room, every memory, every song, every trace of your perfume. And I hated that one story could reduce me to this mess. But heartbreak doesn't need much when it already owns your chest. I know it sounds so stupid, just a story on a screen. But when you love somebody still, the smallest things mean everything. A little heart, a tiny tap, could've kept me breathing through the dark. But instead you left me hanging with your silence in my heart. And maybe you don't know how deeply I still break. Maybe to you it's nothing, just another post to swipe away. But I still replay. You saw me, you knew, and still did nothing. So I cried all night, over like you walked right through me. The story violence that felt bigger than losing you. Rain on the window, your name in my veins. Midnight keeps pouring you back through my pain. I know you destroy me, I still let you stay. You're the poison I willingly drink every day. I folded your t-shirt and held it to sleep, like maybe your ghost would come breathe next to me. The room smells like heartbreak and cold wash away. I know all the lies by the shape of your mouth. The silence you left still screaming out loud. You broke me so gently, I thanked you for pain, and kissed every wound just to feel you again. I know you're no good for my pulse, for my prayer, but loving you's easier than breathing clean air. My hands shake at night when I try to let go, so I open the ache and I drink it in slow. You're the poison I willingly drink every day, a beautiful fever I can't throw away. You burned out my ribs, then you sleep in the flame, and I still say your name like it saves me from pain. You're the knife and the kiss, the bruise and the cure, the reason I'm breaking and begging for more. I know that you'll kill every soft part of me, but I'd rather die yours than learn how to leave. I sleep on your side though you're not coming home, still make room in the bed for a body long gone. My tears hit the sheets like a slow holy flood, and every drop whispers you were never enough. Your shadow still lives in the crack of my door, and cups left half full in the ache of the floor. I hear your goodbye in the hum of the fan, like even the dark understands what I am. A girl with a heart like a glass in her chest, still offering pieces to someone who left. Still tracing the shape of your hands in the air, still losing myself like you're still standing there. I know you're no good for my soul, for my sleep, but your ruin feels warm when the whole world feels mean. So I swallow the hurt like it's all I deserve, and call it love even when it burns. You're the poison I willingly drink every day, a beautiful fever I can't throw a flame, and I still say your name like it saves me from pain. You're the knife and the kiss, the bruise and the cure, the reason I'm breaking and begging for more. I know that you'll kill every soft part of me, but I'd rather die yours than learn how to leave. Maybe I'm sick, maybe I'm weak, maybe I'll stay, 'cause the hurt feels close and empty is colder than overdosed. So pour your memory back in my veins all over. If healing means living one day without you, then I'd rather stay shattered, addicted and blue. You're the poison I willingly drink every day, the sweetest damn death that won't something I've seen. A prayer on my lips and the one that I keep. I know you keep taking till nothing is left, but loving your ghost is all that I have. You're the willingly drink every day. Even my tears have started to taste the same, so if I go it was love that kept drowning me here. Rain on the window, your ghost in my chest, I drink what destroys me and call it the best. You left me the hurting, you're the poison I willingly drink again and again. Midnight again, your name in my search bar, my hands already know where to go. Rain on the window, tears on my sleeve, and me still loving you in secret. I know your profile picture better than my own face now. Know when you change your caption, know who's around. Know the songs you play when you're feeling low. Know the smile you wear when you want the world to think you've healed and grown. And every night my fingers type your name so fast, like muscle memory still thinks we have a past. I watch your stories with my heartbeat in my throat, then leave my sadness makes itself known. I'm close enough to see you, far enough to break. One tap could pull me under, so I stop before it's too late. I check your profile every night but never follow again. I stand outside your world like I was never let in, reading your happiness like it isn't killing me. I check your profile every night but never press your name. Staring like violence, crying when it's beneath me, missing you in secret, too hurt to come back. You look so fine in photos I was never meant to see, smiling like you never made a ruin out of me. And I hate that I still memorize the things you love to wear, like some pathetic part of me still thinks I'm somewhere there. I'm not in your followers, every photo, every song, and punish my own heart for still believing I belong. I check your profile every night but press too far, cause I know if I reopen every scar. So I hide behind the silence and pretend I'm doing fine while loving you from shadows, one midnight at a time. I check your profile every night but never follow again. Maybe I'm scared your silence would confirm my worst thought. Maybe I'd rather suffer in the secret little way than know for someone you'll think about these days. So I become a stranger standing just outside your door. I hold my breath through every post like maybe there's a sign that you still miss my body, still replay my voice at night. But all I ever find is proof the world moved on for you. Well, I'm still in my bedroom, who would never know I came to love you from a distance and leave before you saw my name. I check your profile every night but never follow again. Loving you this way is how I lose and still pretend I'm just curious, pretend I'm not collapsing every time you face it. I check your profile every night but let it show how it makes the emptiness still grow, how I still shake in silence with my phone against my chest. Like baby, if I hold it close, my broken heart could rest. Cause I can't survive your world, but I can't survive you either. So I stay right at the edge, where longing never ends, and love becomes a habit. I hide behind the screen, your profile fades. Rain on the glass, my face in the dark. I don't know this girl anymore, I don't know this heart. I used to speak so gently to myself, now I say the cruel things you never had to tell. I pick apart my body in the mirror light, like if I hate me first you're leaving hurts less tonight. I used to sleep without a war inside my chest, now every memory pounds like a knife beneath my dress. I check my phone like maybe pain will text me back, like maybe if you ruin me enough you'll want what you once had. You didn't just leave, you changed the blood in me, turned all my softest parts into a place I cannot sleep. And now I wear your damage like skin I can't undo. I'm still trying to find the girl I was before I loved you. You made me become someone I hate, a girl who begs love after it's too late, a girl who cries in mirrors, blames her every little break. You made me doubt every beautiful thing, turn my voice into a shadow whisper when I sing. Now I don't even recognize my own name. You didn't just break me, you made me become someone I hate. I lie awake and memorize the cracks up in the ceiling, like counting all the ways your love erased my healing. I hate though every promise like a splinter in my skin, and every miss you in my head feels like another sin. You didn't just leave, you stained the way I think, made me afraid of silence, me scared of anything that feels too good, too pure, too safe, too true. Because I learned that love can smile and still destroy you. I hate how I still defend your name, like all this ruin was my fault anyway. I hate how I replay every song, so make you innocent of me, but when your goodbye still sleeps inside my head. I hate that love you made me cruel to me, like still control. And maybe the worst part isn't losing, maybe it's losing every good thing. The cruelest thing you ever did was teach me to look at myself the way you did. You made me become someone else, and love still nobody else can break. A girl who says I'm fine, then cries for days. You made me fear every thread under my skin. I'm standing in the mirror, but she looks far away, and I'm still trying to wash your voice out of my veins. Still trying to love the girl you taught me to erase. Tonight all I can do is shake, because you made me become someone I hate. Rain in the silence, my hands on my face, I miss who I was before your love changed me, before your love taught me how to hate my own name. I was only gonna look for a second, just 1 second, but then I saw her next to you, where I used to be, and something inside me didn't survive it. It was 2 in the morning, rain against the glass. I typed your name like every night, thinking I'd survive the past. But there you were smiling in a brand new frame. She was leaning on your shoulder like I never had your name. I froze with my thumb still pressed against the screen, like my body knew before my heart knew what it means. Your face looked softer than it ever did with me, and I swear I felt her chest so quietly. Her hand was on your jacket, your eyes were warm and bright, and I sat there in the dark like I had just watched my own life die. No warning, no chance to look away, just me in that picture taking everything from me. You looked happy and I begged the world to give me, and she was standing where I thought my forever would be. You changed your profile pic to one with her, and I almost died watching. My hands were happy in a way. My heart beats for a second. You changed your profile pic to one with her, and I swear it killed me slowly, cause she was holding the place that used to belong to me, and all I could do was stare and break so quietly. I zoomed in like painted something left to prove, studied every little detail like a fool with nothing left to lose. The way you smiled, the way she fit right by your side, the way the world kept spinning while mine collapsed that night. I wanted to scream your name until the walls all split in two, but all I did was bite my lip and let the tears come down, so nobody but the rain would hear the breaking sound. Does she laugh the way I laughed? Does she know how you sleep? Does she know your coffee order, the songs you play when you drive? Does she know she's holding someone who once kept me alive? And maybe she's innocent, maybe she doesn't know. She's standing in the ashes of a girl you left below. You changed your profile pic to one with her, and I almost died watching, like every promise ever made you. You changed your profile pic to one with her, and my whole room turned solid. Why'd it feel like losing you all over again? Like the universe leaned close just to show me how it ended. Like maybe if I stayed still, disappear from that photo and come back to me for real. I hate that I kept staring, like pain could change its mind. You remember I was once your light, but you didn't, you won't. And change your profile pic to one with her, cause if I ever mattered, standing with somebody happy while I'm still drowning in her. Change your profile pic to one with her, I felt my soul collapse. Every part of me I see it, but I saw it all. The way I finally understood me's, and now the rain keeps falling and that picture keeps burning behind my eyes. You and her still smiling, and me still trying to survive the moment I saw I'd already been replaced. Rain on the window, my hands in my lap. I'm trying to remember the girl I was before you. I found an old picture underneath my bed. I had light in my eyes and color in my lips back then. There was laughter in the way I held my face. You used to call me pretty when I smiled too. Now I fake it when I'm dying inside. I search my mouth for something warm and bright, but ever since you left it vanished with the light. I don't laugh the same, I don't glow the same. Something in me disappeared the night you changed. Where did you take my smile? Was it in your suitcase when you left that night? Did it fall from my lips when you said well without looking in my eyes? Where did you take my smile? I've been searching every mirror for a sign. Tears trying to survive what you left behind. So tell me, where'd you take my smile? My friends say you'll heal, but they don't see the cost. How loving you too deeply turned my whole heart into loss. I used to dance around with socks, now I sit still in the dark and listen to the clock. The jokes don't land, the sun don't hit the same. Even good days feel guilty when they call your name. It's like you stole the softest part of me and left me with this ache no one else can see. I don't laugh out loud, I don't sing out free. You took the little light I had and left the hurt in me. Where did you take my smile? Was it in your suitcase when you left that night? Did it break into pieces when you said well without looking in my eyes? Where did you take my smile? I've been searching every mirror, know this girl who cries herself to sleep most nights. So tell me, where'd you take my smile? Was it in the last kiss that you gave without love? Was it in the cold where you stopped calling, in the silence after all your sweet vows? Did you take it while I held you and just never noticed how? I swear I used to bloom before goodbyes, before goodbye, before my eyes forgot the spark, before my laughter learned to smile. Cause I can't find a rating that shaking, biting tears I cannot keep inside. So tell me, where did you take my smile? And why did you leave me here? Without it, without me. The rain keeps falling, but nothing feels clean. I touch my lips and wonder what you took from me. Maybe one day I'll smile again for real. But tonight all I know is how your leaving feels. I posted that for you, only for you. I waited all night for one small heart, but you just watched and left. Rain on my window, phone in my hand, your name in the viewers, that's where it began. My chest started shaking, my breath felt so tight. You saw that I missed you, but gave me no sign. One little light could have held me tonight. One little touch could have made me alright. You saw my story, but didn't like it. I smiled online, then cried in silence, then cried in silence. You saw my hurting and so wise, and still you left me alone that night. I kept on refreshing again and again, hoping your name would come back with a heart. But nothing was coming, just blue from the screen. And me in the darkness, falling apart. You were so close, just one tap away. But loving me softly was too much to give. You saw my story, but didn't like it. I held my pillow and cried till morning, and cried in silence. You saw my sadness and let it stay on, like I was someone you threw away. Maybe to you it was nothing at all, just one small story, just one late night post. It was my last little hope. Try not to look broken, you to see I'm still not healed, still losing sleep, still begging to feel that I was not forgotten, that I still exist me with silence. You saw my story, but didn't like it, and that small silence felt so violent. You saw my story, but didn't like it, so I turned off my phone and cried in the quiet, 'cause sometimes no answer can hurt more goodbye. You saw my story all night. Rain kept falling, my screen went dark. Your name stayed in my chest like a bruise I couldn't touch. Rain on the window, cold hands, cold towel. I keep washing, washing, but you don't leave, you don't leave. Midnight drips from the faucet slow, my shadow shakes in the mirror glow. I tied my hair, turn the water on, like maybe tonight you'd finally be gone. Your fingerprints are gone from my wrist, but somehow the air still tastes like your fate. Love like yours leaves a permanent stain. I wash the sheets, I wash the floor, I wash the tears from the bathroom door. But no matter how hard I try to erase, you still live somewhere under my skin and my veins. I wash myself every night, I drown in the scent you left behind. Like losing you keeps getting hard-ons. You never make my body forget the way you love me to left, but your scent still lingers. There's your sweater hanging by the chair. I swear your breathing still fills the air. And I know you're gone, I know it's done, but my heart still waits like you're gonna come. I press perfume on my collarbone, try to replace what I can't let go. But underneath all the lavender lies, the ruin of you I can't wash dry. My ribs still ache where you used to sleep. Your name still falls when I try to breathe. I hate that love can rot this sweet and still smell like home when it's killing me. I wash the sink, I wash the pain, I let hot water fall like rain. But the more I clean, the more I find you're not on my skin, you're buried inside. I wash myself every night, I drown in the scent you left behind. Like losing you keeps getting hard-ons. You never make my body forget the way you love me to left, but your scent still lingers. How cruel is a love that leaves after touching everything? How cruel is a kiss that turns into a haunting? I even cut my hair off at the top. But when the rain falls and the room goes still, you come back in the quiet against my will. On my pillow, in my clothes, in the silence nobody knows. I'm clean on the outside, breaking within, 'cause your goodbye soaked into my skin. So I wash myself every night till I'm trembling under the water, crying so hard I can't stand it bright, and your memory only gets sharper. Soap and sorrow on my tongue, 100 showers, you're still not gone. The way you ruined me with love and left. I wash till morning light, but your scent still lingers, and I still love you. I wish I didn't. Rain on the window, my hands on the scent on my skin, and me still trying not to sing.